Hey guys, welcome back to, of course, another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most top 5 annoying decks in Clash Royale, and they're going to be ranked on how, good they are in terms of also being annoying. So yeah, let's hop into this top 5 list. Alright, so first up in this top 5 list is going to be the Expo/Mortar deck. Now I know it's not popular at the moment, and that's because these two cards have received plenty of nerfs over the course of this game, but it still is very annoying to face if you are a lower level player than your opponent who's using it, and especially when they do place down the defensive card like the Mortar, and then they place down minions, it can be unstoppable if you don't have the Fireball card. So next up we got the Rocket and Defense only deck. Now I know this is also very unpopular at the moment, but still if you are a lower level player and you're getting trolled by one of these guys, it can be very tedious and hard to face. And to take this out, all you really do need is a Roy Giant, as he can outrange almost any defense in the game, which is pretty insane. So yep, that's basically the fourth one on the list. Alright, so number 3 on the list is gonna be the Rage and Spawner only deck. Now I know this isn't that popular of a deck, but as we are moving up this list, these decks are getting a little bit more popular as we progress. So the bad thing about the Spawner deck when facing it is that if you let your opponent set up base and you don't handle it at all, they can really wreck you, and they can actually 3-crown you if you don't deal with it at all. So as you can see guys, when we do rage up a bunch of these spawners, there's just huge masses of goblins and barbarians building up, and the only way to really counter this deck is by either having a poison spell placed on all the spawners, or you can just put down a bunch of giant... Oh wait, what's that card again? Oh yeah, the bomb tower, my bad. So yep guys, as you can see, these spawner cards are just pumping in tons of troops, and if you just aren't prepared to handle these type of decks, then this will definitely annoy the crap out of you if you don't have any splash damage. So next up for number 2, take a guess guys, that is right, it's gonna be the Goblin Barrel deck / Miner deck. And the reason why I say / Miner deck is because I actually don't have the card at all, so I can't really show it in this gameplay footage. So I think this deck is very annoying to face, because if you're like me and you place down the Elixir Pump all the time, the Miner can be a pain in the butt, just constantly taking it out. And another popular strategy I'm seeing a lot is kind of weird, but it's the Goblin Barrel and Freeze strat. Now, the reason why this is a very popular deck is because, if you guys did not know, the Arrow card is losing in popularity to the Zap card, just because people are trying to be more strategic, if you know what I mean, with their Elixir cost and stuff like that. So as you can see guys, placing down our double Goblin Barrels on top of this level 3, and his base will of course go down. So before we hop into the very first annoying deck in my opinion, just comment down below what do you think it will be, because it might blow your mind and it might not. So that is right guys, it is going to be the Hog Rider Cycle deck. Now I know for some of you, if you do have the Barbarians in your deck all the time, that you won't find this deck that annoying to counter. But if you're like me and you have 4.0 cost Elixir decks all the time, as soon as you place down a push on one side of the map, you will find your opponents just placing down the Hog Rider and the Goblin strat like you're seeing on the screen, which is super annoying to face, especially if you don't have anything to counter it, because you wasted all of your Elixir on one side of the map. So good example right there. Again, my alternative account losing the base because of that Hog Rider push, and even with a bunch of goblins, we're able to take out his tower just with a low percent Hog Rider. If you leave a Hog Rider on top of your base, he will actually take it out. So comment down below if you did agree with my top 5 most annoying / effective decks to face. Personally, I find that the Hog Rider for me is just such an annoying card to face, and I'm seeing it too many times in the game, and they should nerf it just to, change up the gameplay. I don't know about you guys. So just comment down below content you'd like to see next, and as always, a blast in making this video, and peace out guys.